In this video, I'll be creating a provisioning package that skips out-of-the-box experience and also removes all the unnecessary Windows 11 apps. I'm starting this video from my GitHub page, and that's because there are a few bits of information here that I will be using for this video, and I will leave the URL in the description down below. And here you can see all the steps that the provisioning package will perform. First, it will execute a script called ubi-setup. This will create a local admin user, it will skip the privacy experience, it will execute another script called ubi-bloatware. This will remove the unnecessary Windows Store apps, it will configure the start menu layout, it will also prevent OneDrive, Outlook and Home Dev from installing, and the last step is to skip out-of-the-box experience. And before I can start creating my provisioning package, I need to download the necessary scripts, ubi-setup and ubi-bloatware that I have here in my GitHub page, and also I need to create a start menu layout file. And now I will begin this video by downloading all the necessary files for the package. I will start with the ubi-setup script. I will click on it. Here we can see the contents. As you can see, this script executes first another script called ubi-bloatware that we have here in the GitHub page, and I will be talking about it a bit later. After that, it creates a local administrator's account, and after that, it will skip the privacy experience by creating a registry entry. And also it will configure power settings so that our computer does not go to sleep during the provisioning process. Now to download the script, I will click on the button right here, and then I will go to the other script that we have here, ubi-bloatware. And this script is responsible for removing all the unnecessary Windows Store apps, configuring the start menu layout, and also preventing OneDrive, Outlook New, and Dev Home from installing. And if you want more details on each step, you can check out my GitHub page, because here I have all the videos that are related to all the steps that this provisioning package will perform. Anyways, I will download the script by clicking on this button right here, and then I will go to my downloads folder. As you can see here, we have the both necessary scripts, ubi-bloatware and also ubi-setup. And the last file that I need for my provisioning package is the start menu layout. And for that I will go to my VMware workstation where I have this Windows 11 virtual machine. And here I will be configuring the start menu layout that I want my new computers to have. Also, very important note is that when you're configuring a start menu layout, make sure that you're using unpin from start instead of uninstall. And that's because if you're using uninstall, this will remove the software, the icon will also disappear, but the pin will still be active. This means that if we deploy this start menu layout to other computers and the other computers will have the software installed, they will see the pinned software in the start menu. Anyways, now I will configure the start menu how I want, so I will be removing almost everything from here. And this is good enough for me, so I will be deploying this start layout for my new computers. So for that, first I will go to my GitHub page, because here I have the location where the start menu layout is located. I will copy this line. Then I will open File Explorer, insert it here, press Enter. And the only file that we care about is the start2.bin file. So I will copy this file and I will move it to my downloads folder. And now I can start creating my provisioning package. So for that I will go to my Windows Configuration Designer. I will go to File, New Project. I will name the project package. Then I will click Next. Next, here I will select all Windows Desktop Editions, Next, and Finish. And first I will skip the out-of-the-box experience, and for that I will go to Runtime Settings. Then to Ubi, I will select Desktop. And here for Hide Ubi, I will select True. And that's it for hiding the out-of-the-box experience. Now for executing the scripts that will perform all other actions, I will go to Provisioning Commands, at Device Context. I will click on Device Context. For the command line, I will go back to my GitHub page and I will copy this line right here. As you can see, this will execute PowerShell, and PowerShell will execute the ubi-setup script. So I'll copy this line, go back to my provisioning package, insert the line here. Then I will click on the command files in here, click on Browse. I will go to my Downloads folder, and here I will select both of the scripts and also the start menu layout file. I will click on Open, then I will click Add. And as you can see, all the files appeared in the package right here. And that's it. Now we can generate our provisioning package. And for that, I will go to Export, Provisioning Package. I will click Next, 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 and Build. Then I will click on Output Location. Here we only care about the ppkg file. I will right click on it, select copy, and I will move this package to my USB drive. And now to test this provisioning package, I will go back to my VMware workstation because here I have another virtual machine that is in out-of-the-box experience, and this package will complete all of the out-of-the-box experience and will perform all other actions that I discussed in this video. So to execute the provisioning package, I will connect the USB drive to this virtual machine. And now we need to wait and see the result. And as you can see, the computer went from out-of-the-box experience to the user's desktop without any user interaction. And as you can see, we have the clean start menu layout that we configured on this machine. And also, as you can see, we don't have OneDrive installed. And now if I go to settings, apps, and then installed apps, we can see that most of the unnecessary Windows Store applications are also removed. And that's basically it for this video. Like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and see you in the next one.